Hello. Yeah, congrats to everyone who's been featured. One or two had to replace the queue because the CTC beat me to it. Hopefully you guys can see and hear me. All right. Hopefully no drop frames. I just rebooted my modem and router, so hoping that fixes it. Let's get the links for you guys here. All right, so let's figure out a bet cell. Yeah, I think somewhere in this box. Let's go with row 4, column 2 is the bet cell. Number of puzzles tonight. Interesting. All right, and I'll start explaining the rules. So this is 2 times 3 by Lisztes. We have normal Sudoku rules. We also have standard killer Sudoku rules. So digits in a cage, they sum up to the value in the top left. So these 3 digits would sum to 18, these 2 to sum to 10, and digits can't repeat in a cage, although in this puzzle that rule's not applicable because they couldn't anyway. We have standard arrow Sudoku rules, so these are arrows. Digits along an arrow sum to the value in the circle. So if I put a 2 and a 4 here, that would sum to 6. So that would be a valid arrow there. Digits can repeat on an arrow, so I could do 1 plus 1 is 2 on here, for example, but you can't break normal Sudoku rules, obviously, so you can't do 1 plus 1 is 2 here because that breaks the row. White dots around the grid represent a difference of 1 between the cells, so, or another way to put that is they're consecutive. So if I put a 4 here, this would have to be a 5 or a 3 because that would make them consecutive. Not all the white dots are given, so I could put 3 and 4 here, and that's perfectly fine, even though there's no white dot. Alrighty. So let's see how we get started on this. 2 6 cages here. So 6 cages are either 1 5 or 2 4. They can't be double 3 because you can't repeat. There's a reason to think these two couldn't be the same. They'd be up here. No, I don't see it. 14 could be 9 5 or 6 8 only. Yeah, the title's 2 times 3. I'm not quite sure what that means yet. 2 times 3 is 6. So yeah, the outie here, so these add to, what do these add to? 36. So these add to 9. We know that the sum of these three and the sum of these three are divisible by 3. So then these are also divisible by 3. Because 3 consecutive numbers are always, if you add them up, it's always divisible by 3. So this is 9, that's divisible by 3. That's divisible by 3. That means this is also divisible by 3, because the total is 45. The 45 is divisible by 3. So this is not divisible by 3. Does that help? The sum of these two is... Actually, this could be divisible by 3. This could be like 6 plus 3. Yeah, I'm seeing like, and we know that's even, that's even. 2 consecutive numbers always add to be odd. So this needs to be even in order to preserve the parity. So it's even and it's divisible by 3. So this adds to 6 or 12. I mean, there's so many possibilities, right? Six, 12, 18. Well, I guess it can't be 18 because it's 2 digits. So it's 6 or 12? Okay, so this is 9. This is 6 or 12. Well, okay, so if this were 6, that wouldn't work because it would have to be 1, 2, 3. And then how would we make 9 out of these 3? So it has to be 12. So this adds to 21. You know, I might as well just pull my calculator out. So these add to 24. Does that mean they're 779? So we have something. We don't really know how this adds to 9. Do we know how this adds to 12? We know this can't be 6. I mean, this is 1, 2, 3, and this is 4, 5, 6, or the other way around. So this is 2 or 5. The virtual 2, 5 here, and here. 2 or 4? 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6. So there's a virtual 2, 5 here, a virtual 2, 5 here, which means 2 and 5 have to go here. So this is one of them. Because they're not consecutive. This couldn't be 1, 2. Could be 2, 3. Couldn't be 4, 5, but it could be 5, 6. So it's 2, 3, or 5, 6. The reason it can't be 1, 2, or 4, 5 is because it would break the 6 gauge. Oh no, I don't think that's right. 2, 5. Well, okay. Well, the virtual 2, 5 at least gives us that this is 6, 8. That's not an 8. So these 6 gauges are different then. One of them's 1, 5, one of them's 2, 4. Because otherwise these would both be the same digit. What's that mean? So that means that these 3 cells, C, 1, 2, 4, and 5. So they could be 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's not a 9. Could this be 3? No, this one can't be 3. Yeah, I haven't dropped any frames yet, so you're saying this, well, this can't be a 6. Why can't it be a 4? Oh, I see. If this were a 4, this would be a 5, and that would use up both 4 and 5. So that makes this a 2 then, because it can't be a 6 because of the 6, 8 pair. It can't be a 5. Or sorry, it can't be a 4. So that makes this the 1, 2, 3. This is the 4, 6 pair. And we know the 2 makes that a 1, 5, so this is a 2, 4. So that actually gives the 6 and the 4, the 3 and the 1. This is not a 6. This is 3, 7, 8, 9, but it's not an 8. So one of these is an 8, which means that's not an 8. Well, wait, that's not true. One of these 4 is an 8. If this was a 7, this would have to be 3, 4. If this was an 8, this would be 7, 1. If it's a 9, then it's 7, 2. It can't be 7, 2. Oh, this can't be a 4. It can't be 2 or 4. So that's not a 3, and that's not a 7. So this is a 1. Oh, we have a 1 used. Wait, what is this? Wait, it's a... I broke it. Oh, it could be 5, 3, 8. What can this be? It can't be 1, 2, it could be 3, can't be 4, it could be 5, 6, 7. Can't be a 9 because of the arrow. So this isn't going to be a 7 or an 8. So that, oh, could this be? So this has to be a 3. And that makes this a 5, and that's an 8. Okay, I'm pretty convinced. That's an 8. Oh, wait, what'd I do? What'd I miss here? Oh no, that 3? What am I doing? Where's 1 go? 1 goes down here. It's the 8. Sorry, I'm making a mess of this. I think we're good now. So what's actually left here? We need 2, 4, 6, and then 7, 9. 9's not going on there. Neither is the 2 or 4. So this is 6, 7. That's a 9. It's a 2, 4 pair. We know the order. This is a triple, 3, 7, 9. It's not a 7. That is a 7. It's 9 and 7. We're going to get a lot of this done. This might be it, actually. Okay, so did we learn anything? This arrow is going to have a 1 on it, because otherwise it would be 5 plus 6, making 11. So there's a 1 on here, and then 2 consecutive digits. We don't know which ones. So this is going to add to at least 6. Wonder if there's something I can learn here. So we know this adds to 12. So this is 22. So if this is a 6, this adds to 11, which would make it 5, 6. That wouldn't work. Okay, yeah, I think this is... Okay, so let me do that so it's slower. This is 12, this is 10. So that's 22. So 22, if this were 12, 6 plus 6, 22 plus 12 is 34. That would require this to be 11. The only way to make 11 is 5, 6 consecutively. But we just said this was a 6. So this can't be 6. How about 7? So 22 plus 14, It's 36. This would add to 9. That would be 4, 5. That seems okay. And then 22 plus 16 is 38. So we need 7, so that would be 3, 4. And then 22 plus 18, we would need 5, so that would be 2, 3. Is that enough to do anything? Doesn't seem like it. Cage definitely has a 1, 2, 3, 4 in it somewhere. Okay, the 10 cage has a 2, 3, or 4 in it. This consecutive has a 2, 3, or 4 in it. But the 10 cage can't have a 1 in it. Let's see. The 7 would be 4, 5. That's okay. Let's do 9. 9 would be 2, 3. That would leave 4, 6 here. 9, 1, 8, 2, 3, 4, 6. Oh, right, this 9 sees in. 9 can't be in the 10 cage, 9 can't be there. So this is 9. Okay, so then this is 2, 3. That's helpful. Thanks, Ambrose. So then this is 4, 6. 6 down here somewhere. This is 1, 8. That leaves, what is this, 5, 7? So this is 5, this is 7. How are we adding to 7? 1, 6. Can't do 2, 5. We could do 3, 4. So there is a 2. There's a 2 over here. Hey, Bremster, good morning. So the 2 and the 3 and the 2 and the 3 are here. So there's a 2 and a 3 up here. If this were 2, 3, 4, we'd be roped. Don't see a problem with that. Hey, Worm. Oh, right. 918's not... You're right. It's not roped. So I've got a 918 here, and that's not... Definitely not here. The 8's used. So we're not 2, 3, 4. We're 2, 3, 6. How long has that 5 been seeing that? Let's not ask. So this is a triple. 2, 3, 8. Our bet cell's already reduced quite a bit. 1, 4, 9. And this is 5, 6, 7. So that's not, this is a 4. makes that a 5. All right, so let's move on. Right, 5 in the box makes that a 2-5. Two does C up. That's not 3, so that's not 4. So 2 in one of these two. So this could be 3. Oh no, this can't. So okay, this can't involve a 2. So it can't be 1, 2, or 2, 3. Can't be 3, 4 because the 3, 4 sees this cell. Can't be 4, 5 because 4, 5 sees this cell. Or there's a 5 in the column as well. Can't be 5, 6 because of the column. So 6, 7 can go this way. 7, 8 I guess could go either way. And 8, 9 could go either way. This can't be 1, 2, or 2, 3. Can't be 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, or 7. So this is a 7, 8 because there's a 9 used as well. So 7's... that puts a 7 on here, so there's no 9. No, this 7 sees over, so that's 8 and 7. There's a 7 up here, it's not in the 7 cage, I can tell you that. Getting close on 7s. 7, one of these two. So, is anything else? What this 7 cage? Could be 1, 6. Could it be 2, 5? No. 3, 4. 3, 4 would go this way. Oh yeah, this 2, 5 does C up and place this 2. This is a pair. What do we need? A 1? And we need something. 3? So this isn't 3, 4 anymore. So it's a 1, 6 pair. So now we know what this is. 2, 3, 4. It's not a 4. So one of these is 1, 8, 9. And the other one is 5, 6, 7. Don't know how to tell. If this one were 1, 8, 9, the 8 would be over here, and then this would be duplicated here. If this were 1, 8, 9, the 8 would be here, or the 8 would be here, and this would be duplicated here. It would have to be a 9. So this would be 9, 1, 8. That seems okay. This one does see over. That gives us the 3 and the 4. This is 2, 3, 4. Bet sell's an 8. Sorry for the bad bet sell. I didn't think we'd get it so soon. Oh, this 4C's over. 2 and 4. What do I need? I need an 8 in the row, so that goes there. So I need... What am I missing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need 6 and 9. Nice. That makes this one a 3, 4. Oh, 9 in the column. It's a good spot. That's a 9, that's a 6. 1 and 6. This is a 7, 8. This is 1 and 8. This is 4 and 9. We know the order. Oops. I'm kind of curious about this. This is from 5, 7, 8, 9. And this is from 1, 6, 7, 8. These aren't 7. This is not, oops. This is not 5. These aren't 8. These aren't 7. That's not 6. How do we finish this? Ah, 6 is excluded from this cage. So it has to be the 1, 8, 9. So that's 9, that's 7, that's 6, that's 5, that's 8, that's 1, that's 9 and 1. That's a 6, that's a 5. Looks like we're done. It's a 1, 2, 9 and 8. There we go. Cool. We did a Lisztes in like 40 minutes. Very fun puzzle. Thanks, Lisztes. I know you're not watching now, but I know you watch the VOD. Oh, that's interesting. All right, let's just move straight on. This is called Few and Far Between. It's by Pete Craig. Digits on a line connecting two circles must be between the digits on the circle. So these are between lines. So if you look at every circle, there's a line between two circles. So for every line, there's a circle at the end. This is the way to put that. whatever we put in the ends, say I put a, let's find a good example here. Here. If I put a 2 here and a 7 here, these two cells on the line have to be between 2 and 7. So they're from 3, 4, 5, or 6. You can repeat on a line as long as, you know, other Sudoku rules allow it. What should we use for a bet cell, though? Let's see. I'm gonna give Pete a quick message just to let him know we're doing this puzzle. Hey Sonic, how's it going? So bet cell, we're gonna go with this one here. Because actually, you know what? This one looks interesting. No, but that can't be 1 or 9, so we'll do this one. It's fine. Row 5, column 2. So if one of these wasn't a 9, then where would 9 go in the row? I guess is the first question, right? So one of these is a 9. And if one of them isn't a 1, where does 1 go in the row? So this has to be 1, 9. In fact, 1 and 9 can never be on a line. And the rest is just free form. Same thing here. This is a 1 and 9. These are a bit interesting. So actually, if we think about it, we need... Oh, never mind. We could hide the other 1 and 9 here or here. Thinking about coloring a bit, but I don't think there's enough to color yet. All right, well, if we think about it, whatever, let's say low and high are parities. We don't know which is which. We could say that these are opposite from each other. Now what's interesting is this one is going to see a 1 and a 9. I could do 2, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2. So this could be as low as 4. Here we could do, or if this was the high, then I could do 8, 7. So this could be as high as 6. Now here, this could be 2, 3, 4, 5. So if this were a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, this would have to be a 6. If this were a 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, this would have to be a 4. So I think it's never a 5. Oh, but we couldn't do 2, 3, 4, 5 because of the 3 here. So we'd have to be 2. If this were a 1, this could be 2, 4, 5, 6. That would force a 7 here, and I don't think that's possible. This would be a 1, that would be a 9. We'd have 7 here. These would all have to be 8. So that forces this to be a 9. That can be 8, 7, 6, 5. That forces a 4 here. I use colored them. This is a 1. And these are all 2 3s. That's a 2. So now I think this 7's going to do the same thing over here. So if this were a 9, this would have to be 8, 6, 5, 4. That would force a 3 here. This would be a 1, and these would all have to be 2s. So there's no way that's going to work. So this is a 1. This is 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a 6, and these are all 7, 8s. And this is an 8. For what it's worth, this is also 2, 3, 4, 5, and this is 5, 6, 7, 8. It's not a 6, that's not an 8, that's not a 2, that's not a 4. Yeah, I don't use GSP. That's not 7 or 8. It's not 2 or 3. I am too scared to use GSP on any puzzle that has non-standard, or that has constraints on it, other than standard Sudoku. It's also technically a uniqueness strategy. This can't be 1 or 9 or 2, 3, 7, 8. So this is from 4, 5, 6. This weren't a 1. Well, so whichever one's low, right? We'll talk about the low one. Whatever the low one is, if it's not 1, it would have to be a 4. And the high one, if it's not 9, it would have to be 6. Could we put a 5? Guess we could. So it's like 1, 4, 5, 6, 9. That's just what's left. Ah, yeah. 1 and 9 for the column have to go here. At least 4, 5, 6 for these. Oh, 7, 8 pair here. 2, 3 pair here. At least a 2, 3 pair. 7, 8 pair. So we've got 4, 5, 6. We've got 2, 3, 7, 8. So these are from 1, 9. Ah, bad bet sell again. Sorry, guys. All right. Now, 1 in this box goes here. Means it's one of these two. 9 in this box goes here. Just the symmetric logic always. So What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is 8, 9 pair. Ah, but the 7, 8 sees over, so that's 9, that's 8. We have a similar thing with 1, 2. We do. So that's 1 and 2. Nine C up. Okay, yeah, that's a 9. It's a 1, still symmetric. These are from 3, 4, 5, 6. And these are from 4, 5, 6, 7. So we can't put a 1, 2, or 3. Well, hold on. We could. There's a weird relationship here with what can go on this line. I don't know how to define it. Oh yeah, this 8 gives the 7. It's not 7. What's the equivalent here? Here, this 2 gives a 3. So these are from 2, 4, 5, and these are from 3, 5, 6. Not 3, 5, 6. 5, 6, 8. It's not an 8, that's not a 2. So the 2 goes here, the 8 goes here. That's not a 3. So 4, 5, 6. That's not a 6. So that's a 4, 5 pair. So 4 or 5 is on this line. If this were a 9, we wouldn't have a fill for this. Well, no, this could be 9, 5, 4. That would work. So this could be 9, 4, or it could be 1, 4, or 5, and then 5, 6. So I can't really tell. So we have the same thing over here then. This is also from 4, 5, 6. This isn't a 4. That's a 5, 6 pair, so that's not 5. So the 4, 5, 6 pair makes that a 7 and an 8. It's not a 7. 4, 5, 6 pair makes that a 3 and a 2. It's not a 3. This is done. It's a 7. It's a 3. There's an 8 in one of these two. There's a 2 in one of these two. So yeah, where's the other 1, 9 go in this row? It can't go on the between line, so it goes here. Same here. This is, let's see, it's not a 1 or a 9, 2, 3, not 4 or 5, 6, so this is a 7. That forces this to be a 9. And then this has to be a 4, 5. It's a 6. That's a 5, 4. And I know there's a same one down here. That's a 6, 4, 1. It's a 1. 7 sees down. 8, 7. It's not a 4. Eight sees up. All right, let's do this one now. So this has to be a 3. That forces this to be a 1. We already knew that. It's a 9. That 3 with the 5, 6. This requires that to be 6, that to be 5. That's a 4. This is not 4. This is not 6. This is 5, 6. This is 4. That 3 sees up. 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3. This was a neat puzzle. I liked it. Not too difficult, but some interesting logic. That puts the 6 here. Nine is forced here. These are 4, 6. This is a 5. It's a 6. What's this? We're done. Sweet. Thanks, Pete. So yeah, I think it did end up being perfectly symmetric. So the given 3 and the given 7 kind of told us which way it goes from the two options. Oh, thanks, Pete. And great puzzle. It's the kind of puzzle I like. It goes relatively quick, but it was interesting to solve. Ooh, do we have more lockout lines? We do. Okay. All right, so bet cell is row 9, column 6, while I go over the rules. This is called AntiMatter. It's by Riffclown. We have normal Sudoku lockout line rules. So in boxes 4 and 6, the lines don't cross. So I guess that's why they're colored, so that we can tell which line's which. So the way lockout lines work is this is actually a nice ordering because we just did between lines. So lockout lines are kind of the opposite. There's an extra rule to make it interesting. So if you look, there's diamonds at the end of the lines. So diamonds must have a difference of at least 4. So if I put say a 1 here, I'd have to put a 5 here. Or a 2, I'd have to put a 6. That's obviously not going to work for that row. So let's say I did 1 and 5. The digits... Actually, let's do something interesting. Let's do 3 and 7. So they don't have to differ by exactly 4, but they have to differ by at least 4. So let's say we did 3 and 7. These 2 digits here, and I guess the 6 on the line as well, so this wouldn't work. But these digits have to be outside of that range. So 3 and 7 are not allowed, as well as anything between 3 and 7. So these would have to be from 1 to 8 and 9. So obviously that doesn't work because there's 6 there. And that's it. Those are the rules. Digits can repeat on a line as long as other Sudoku rules allow it. Ah, welcome Zeta Math. How you doing? Okay, so the first thing about lockout lines is you can't put a 5 on them. Because if you imagine there's a 5, the 5 has to be, well, no, okay, well, it depends on the length, actually. Depends on how many distinct digits go on it. I'm trying to see if there's a line where that's actually true. Maybe these ones that see all 3. So if you think about minimizing these as 2, 3, 4. Here, let's minimize these as 2, 3, 4. Then the ones on the outside at minimum are 1, 5. So I think you could put a 5 on it. Oh, no, that's between lines. Sorry. We did 1, 2, 3. These could be 4, 8. No, I think I'm wrong. There was something, but I did lock out lines once before. Right, okay. It's because of the -4 rule. Okay, so let's talk about that again. If I put a 5 on a line, I have to make these two such that they don't include 5. So they'd have to be either 6, 9, or they'd have to be 1, 4. And either way, they don't have a difference of 4. They only have a difference of 3. So 5 can't go on a line. Now, if 6 is on a line, the only way that's going to work is 1, 5. Because if I go higher than 6, then I'd have to do 7, 9, and there's no way that's going to work. Right, I'm remembering now. So now this is 1, 5. These are from 7, 8, 9. 7 on the line means we could be 1, 6. So 6 is the max it could be. So I could be 1, 2, or 6, or I could be a 5, but the 5 can't go here. Or here. So there's actually not a 5 on here. So one of these is a 6, and then it's with a 1 or a 2. Yeah, you're right. This can be a 6. So for this 3, we obviously can't have a 1 or a 2 on there. So our minimum is a 4, which is going to be with an 8 or a 9. And we can't have a 5. there's a 4 in one of these two. There's a 6 in one of these two. If the 6 were here, this would have to be from 7, 8, 9. Oh, no, wait, that 5's not on the... Wait, what am I talking about? We don't know what this one is. I'm seeing things. This 2 doesn't tell us much. We're just 3 or... These just can't be 1. Oh, right, these are exactly the same. They share the givens. So we actually have an X-wing on 6s and an X-wing on 4s. Whatever that's worth. So one of these is going to be a 6 with a 1 or a 2. So this could be a 1 if it were 2, 6. Otherwise, it has to be bigger than 6. Can't be 7, so it's 8 or 9. One of these is a 4 with an 8 or 9. It could be a 9 if this was 4, 8. Or it'd be less than 4, but it can't be 3, so it'd be 1 or 2. So this can't be 4, 5, or 6. Neither of these can be 4, 5, or 6. They're from 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9. So, for example, it could be 1, 7. No, it can't be 1, 7, because then, how's that going to work? Right, the best we can do is actually 3, 7, because that would allow 1, 2, 8, 9 here. I don't think a 1 can go on these. Can a 2 go on these? 2, 7 would allow 1, 8, 9. Yeah, so we're from 2, 3, 7, 8. And I don't think 2, 8's not possible. So it's either 2, 7, 3, 7, 3, 2, wait, 2, 7, 3, 7, or 3, 8. Doesn't get me a lot of progress though. So these are going to be from 1, 2, 8, 9. Is 5 in column 1 restricted? It's in one of these. Oh, I see. Actually, you're right. Yeah. There's a 1, 5 pair in this row, so it can't go here. 5 never goes on a line, and there's a 5 in this box. So this is a 5. Five in this box doesn't go on a line. It's not as much 5 stuff going on here, though. So what does this mean? So the ends have to be from a 1 or a 9. Column 7? Okay, this is a 189, and this is a 129. Ooh, fettuccine alfredo does sound amazing. Okay, so the values on the zigzags, the best we're doing is 2, 6 here. So these could be a 1, 7, 8, 9. These aren't 7. And then here, these zigzags, best we're doing is 4, 8. So these could be a 9 or a 1, 2, 3, and these aren't 3. So we got a 1, 8, 9 and a 1, 2, 9 triple. So the remaining quad is 2, 3, 4, 6. That's not a 6, that's not a 2. That's not a 6 because the X-wing. And then here we've got just a triple left, actually. 1, 2, 3. We need 4. We have 5, 6. We need 7, 8. 4, 7, 8. This isn't a 4 because of the X-wing. Got almost too many marks now. It's not a 2. So, right. If this were a 9, what could these be? These could be from 6, 7, and 8. But the 6 is in the box, and if this were 7, 8, this would have no value. So this has to be a 1, and these are from 2, 3, 4. If this were also a 1, these would also be from 2, 3, 4, and that wouldn't work. There'd be too many 2, 3, 4s. So this is a 9. If that's not 9, that's not 1. Oh, I've been doing those as between lines. That's my bad. It's the opposite. If this were a... This can't be a 1 then. It's just the opposite of what I said. So if this was a 1, these would have to be from 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, okay, that would actually work. All right, let's do something else. 5 in this box goes here only. Probably not the last time I'm going to think these are between lines. I don't know what you're talking about, Tallcat. You say the diamonds as if there weren't 100 diamonds on this grid? Column 2 and 4 diamonds? Which diamonds are in column 2 and 4? Talking about these ones? I think I could do a 9 on at least one of them. But one of these is going to be 9, which is going to force an 8. Like if this were 9, yes, these would be 4-8 pairs. But if one of these is a 9, it just forces an 8 up there. It doesn't force an 8 down here. And we're always going to have an X. It's an X-wing on 4s. Okay, 5 in this box goes here. They see over. That places this 5. That means this can't be a 1. This could even be a 3, though. Anything higher than 3. 3 or higher. Oh, yeah. The 4s down here eliminate this 4. I don't know. That's not true here. There's only one digit that has to be outside. This could be a 3. 2 is outside of the 3-5 range. The ends have to be 4 apart, right? Okay, so that is 1, 9. It's 1, 9 pair now, so that's not 1. These aren't 9. I don't think I got a 1, 9 pair up here, though. 4, 8 pair. That's not an 8. 2, 6 pair means that's not a 2. This is 3. This is 7. So this is 2 or 3. Oh, this can't be a 1 because it would include the 2. So that's a 9. That's 1. That's 9. So these are from 1, 2, 3, 4. This is from 6, 7, 8. It's not a 7 either. There's a 3 in the box. Got too many pencil marks. That is a 1, 2, 4, 9 quad. It's not a 4. These are from 6, 7, 8, and one of them is a 6. It's not a 7. This 9 cleans up the 9 here. That's a 4, 8 pair, so that's a 7. That's 8, that's 6, that's 7. It's not a 9. That's these are 3. So 3 in the box goes here. I think that places this 3 here. It's not a 1. Either of these. It's not. These aren't 8s. There's only one place for a 6 in the row. Looks like it. So that's an 8. It's not 8. There's a 1, 9 pair, so that leaves 4. Going a bit cross-eyed with all these colors. So 4 up here. What are we saying? Okay, so this is not an 8. The 1, 2, 9 triple gives us the 4. One in row 3, right? 1 can't go on the line. So the 1 goes here. That means this can't be a 1, so it's an 8. That's 9 and 1. 7. It's not a 9. That's not an 8 either. One sees over, that's 2 and 1. That's a 2. It's 9. It's a 3. So this is a 2 or a 6. Can't be a 2, so it's a 6. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. This can't be a 2 or a 6. Saying row 3 column 8's wrong? How long ago did I do that? Where else does 1 go in the row? Do I have something else wrong? Oh, I guess this could be a 1. If this were a 9. That's right. I was thinking of between lines again. Okay, so then what's the next step? What are these? We have 1, 2, we need 3, 4, 6, 7. It's not a 6. It's not a 3. That's not a 3. This has to be at least 4 away, so it can't be a 7. Same with here, this can't be a 4. So this is going to be a 1, 2, or 3. It can't be a 3. And this is going to be a 7, 8, or 9. I have a 1, 2, 6 triple here, so this is a 9. This is a 1. It's a 2. It's 1 and 9. This 1 means that's not a 1. 2, 6 pair gives 3. The only place where 1 is here now. That's a 9. That's a 2. That's 1. 8. This needs to be 1, 2, 3, or 4. It can't be 1 or 2. It can't be 4, so that's a 3. Remaining for this column, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need 6, 7, 8. That can't be 6. One of these is a 6. Here we've got, we need 2, 3. That's not a 2. Or a 9, so that's a 1. This is a 4. It's an 8. This 2 sees here, that's a 9. This can't be a 1 or an 8, so that's a 2. What's this? 1, 2, 3. This is 5 or 6? I don't see anything looking in there. This is 1, 8, or 4. It's not a 1. This 3 sees over. So 3 in the column now goes here. It's not a 3. There's a 4 on this line with a 9, so this is at least 5. Oh, there's a 2 or a 3 as well, but yeah, so this is at least 5. This is 5, but it can't be higher than 5 because we have to have difference of 4, so that is a 5. I think I have it now. I haven't even touched this between line, or it's not a between line, this lockout line. 6, 7 pair. Not a 3. Oh, this should be done. Yeah, that's a 9. What's going to resolve these 2 6s? I guess it's 4 different boxes, so it's fine. 8, it's not here. 7, 9 pair. So these are from 2, 4, 5, 6. This can't be 5 or 6 or a 4, so that's a 2. There we go. These are not 6 or 2, it's a 4, 5 pair. This 9 sees over, so that's 7 and 9. It's a 6, 4. What do we need? 7. That's an 8. This works as a 6 or a 7. Oh, but there's a 6 in the column, so that's 7. That's 4. It's a 6 and 7. Anything else here? This 5 sees up, 4 and 5. That puts a 4 here. 1, 8 pair. This is 1 and 8. 4 in the box puts a 2 here. This is 3 and 2. This we know what it is. 1, 2, 3. This is a 5. That forces a 1 or a 9 here. That's a 9. And let's just see what's left. We need a 1. 2, 3. 5. We need a 6. And an 8. There we go. All right, we got it done. Cool puzzle. Yeah, anyone bet 8? Nobody bet 8. No winners. Okay, let's pull up the next one. Give me a moment. Alright, before we start this one, the bet cell is row 3, column 7, so you guys can bet, but I'll be right back. Alrighty. So this is called Number Puzzle, I guess, by Sotek. Or is it hashtag puzzle? Alright, so we've got standard killer, standard arrow. So we have normal Sudoku rules. We have killer cages around the grid. So digits in a cage, sum to the value on the top left. Digits can't repeat in a cage, but that's true anyway for all these cages. For arrows, Digits along an arrow sum to the value in the circle. So, for example, if I put 2, 4 here, this has to be a 6, because 2 plus 4 is 6. Digits can repeat on an arrow as long as other rules allow. So we could do 2, 2, 4. And in box 5, the 2 arrows go straight across the central cell. One sums the column, one sums the row. So it doesn't do like a weird, that's not an arrow. The arrows go like that and like that. And that's it. Those are the rules. Pound a puzzle. Let's see. Is Sotek in Discord? I'll just message Sotek real quick. All right. Oh, Michael is Sotek. Okay. It's hashtag puzzle? All right. Okay, so how would we like to start? Is this cage for symmetry? It must be. There's a 22 cage. I think I might benefit from my cage sum helper thing, so I'm going to open that up. Just give me a moment. Well, so it's 589 or 679, so it has a 9 in it. So if this were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that adds to 15. So at minimum, this is 8 or 9. Oh, this is double counted though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So the one could be in the center, double counted. If this were 1, 3, 4, 5, with the 2 in the center, 8. So that's 9, 10, 13. This could be a 2 as well, but it can't be a 3. So if this were a 3, this would be 1, 2. Wait, no, this could be high. Yeah, this would be 1, 2, 4, 5. Wait, what am I doing? Let me think again. If this were a 1, this would be 2, 3, 4, 5. That adds to 14. Then we double count the 1. That's 16. That makes this an 8. Yeah, at minimum. If this were a 2, this would be 1, 3, 4, 5, which is 13, plus 4 is 17. That would force this to be a 9. So I think a 3 would put us at 18. It'd be 1, 2, 4, 5. That would be 9 plus 3 is 12. Plus 6 is 18. So a 3 would force a 9. We can't go higher than that. We can't put an 8 or a 9 on the arrow. We put a 7? No. So 7, 8, and 9 go in the corners. The 9's not up here. So that means that this has a virtual 7, 8. How do I want to think about that? This has one of the 7 or 8s. this has to have one of the 7 or 8s, because if it didn't, we'd be forcing 7, 8, and 9 into 2 cells. So there's a virtual 7, 8 pair here, which means one of these two is a 7 or 8. So this is a 7, 8, or 9. So now I think that's not really what I'm supposed to be looking at, though. Is this sum interesting? 22 plus 9 is 31. Is that to 14? Not really. Oh yeah, we could do the secret on row 6. These add to 23, so this is 22. Is this roped? The sums are definitely roped. So this is 5 or 6. We should be able to figure... Oh, we don't know this sum, though. We know this sum. 31. So... 14 again. This is 8 or 9. So this is either 23 or 22. Either way, it's got a 9 in it. So this, oh, there we go. Okay. But this, if this were 23, 23 plus 17 is 40. This would have to add to 5, and that's not possible. So this adds to 6. Makes that a 1, 2, 6. It's a 5. And this adds to 22. Wrong? Oh, the arrow doesn't fill the box. Okay. You're right. This is from 3, 4, or 5. It's not a 5. So this is a 2 or 3. So these have to be low. I can't put a 5 because there's a 5 in the row, and I can't put a 6 because that would add up to... No, I could do 1. Yeah, that would add up to too much. It would already have 9. So these are from 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, you're right. The 5 was also from the 6. This is still 3, 4, 5. Okay, well, we know that this sum as well. This was 22. So there's a 5, 6 pair here, virtual. So this is a 4, 5, 8, or a 4, 6, 7. So it has a 4 in it. This can't be an 8. This can't be the 4. So this can't exceed 4 then? Right. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. So if this 9 were a 2, 3, 4, that would force a 1 here. This 9 would also be 2, 3, 4, and we'd be roped. Well, we kind of know what these add to, so this is 14. This is 22. So we know that adds to 9. This is, what was this again? 31. So this is 14. And then this is 22. So both, oh yeah, so obviously both of these add to 9. So this is the 9. So the center could be a 1, 2, or 3 still. Let's see, if it was a 1, we'd have a 2, 6, and a 3, 5 around it. If it was a 2, we'd have a 1, 6, and a 3, 4 around it. If it was a 3, we'd have a 1, 5, and a 2, 4 around it. That's true. Where's the other 7, 8 go? It has to go in here somewhere. What the? Bunch of stuff just fell over. Okay. So the other two add to 7 or 8. Sorry, so 6 or 7. Right, I've got a 4, 5, or 6 on this 9 sum. So that goes here. And this is from 1, 2, 3. And this is from 1, 2, 3. Okay, the 11 can't have a 4 in it. So it's got 2 of 1, 2, 3 and a 6, 7, 8. So this is the... Do we know this is the 6, 7, 8? We don't actually know this is the 6, 7, 8. So it's got 2 of 1, 2, 3 in it. This has the other. Um, 17 and 11, we're saying. These add to 17. So these two add to 8. So this is going to be a 7, 6, or 5, so it can't be an 8. Okay, yeah. A 9 cage in 3 always has 2 from 1, 2, and 3. That's a virtual triple here, so this can't use 1, 2, or 3, so it has to be 4, 5, since that's not a 5. So where's the 9 go in the row? Can't go in 11 cage because these can't both be 1. So the 9 goes here. 4, 5 pair means that's not 4 or 5. It places this 4. Doesn't help with this though. This can't have a 4 or a 5 in it, so this is 1, 2, 6. Oops. That's not a 6. This is a 7 or 8. If it's a 7, these add to 4. That's 1, 3. If it's an 8, they add to 3. That's 1, 2. There's always a 1. So this adds to 14, and it contains a 4, so we've got the other two adding to 10, which is 1, 9. Can't be 1, 9. Okay. So this adds to 14. We know there's a 4 up here somewhere. Just for the column. The other two add to 10, but we can't do 1, 9 because the 9's used. Which means the 1 is in one of these two, so that's not a 1. So we're either 2, 8 or 3, 7. Alright, this 1, 2, 6 does place the 3. It places this 3 as well. This can't be 7. 9 and 3. It must contain a 3, so this adds to 6, so it's either 1, 5 or 2, 4. It's not a 1, so that's not a 5. We know there's a 7 or an 8 in here. I don't know if that's helpful. This isn't a 4. Is this 13 at all limited without a 1, 2, or 6? Well, it can't be 6, 7. So it's 4, 9 or 5, 8. But 4, 9 would go like this. Oops. I think 5, 8 can go either way. So the 11 cage is going to have a 1 in it. Okay, I think that's useful. All right. Since these ones look up, the 11 cage has a 1 in it. And so the other two are going to add to 10. And we can't use a 4, so it's going to be 2, 8. We can't use a 9 either, so it's going to be 2, 8 or a 3, 7. That forms a quad, a 2, 3, 7, 8 quad. So the 7 does not go here. It goes here. The 8 goes here. And this can't be 8, so that can't be 4. So this is 1, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's not a 1. Sorry, 2, 3, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 7, 8. That's not a 1 or a 2. Could this still be double 1? It's not an 8. I think it could still be double 1. That's not a 7. These are, oh, here we go. We got rid of the 7 from the 9, or from the 22 cage. So this is, let's just write it in. This is 5, 8, 9. That puts a 6 here, 5 here, 1 here. This now has to be 2, 3, 4. That adds to 9, so that's an 8. It's a 7. So this has to be 1, 3. This was a hidden single 7. There was a 2, 3, 7, 8 quadruple between the 11 cage and these two cells, which removes 7 from here. So now this could be the only 7. That's 17. We know this added to 22. That's a that's a 5. So now this is what's left over. 6, 7. So that's a 7, that's a 6. That's not 6, that's not 1. Oh, that can't be a 5, so that can't be 8. This 8's used up. So this is going to be with a 1 and a 7, it's 8. This is going to be with a 3. That's not going to be a 7. So this is 2. That makes sense. It's not a 6 or a 5, so that's a 4. 6 plus 3 is 9. It's all working out. This can't be 5. Actually, we knew what this added to. Can't remember. So we do it. 45 minus 6 minus 17. So this adds to 22. So it's 6, 7, 9. So this is 2, 4, 8. And that's a 14. That's good. This is also 5, 8, 9. Oh no, that's not 5, 8, 9. That's not an 8. This is the other one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6. Oh, because that's a 20, not 22. That's why I was confused. 5, 6, 9. This can't be, let's see, could this be 1, 6? Nope. 2, 5 is possible. Can't be 3, 4. So that's 2, 5. That gives this 4 and, oops, wrong way, 4 and 2. I'm just gonna fill all these triples then. Oh, that's not a 5. I need a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 6, 7. That's not a 1. Or a 7. So that's a 6. This is an 8 or a 9. So to add to 12, if this was an 8, we need 4. So that would be 1, 3. And that would have to go this way. If this was a 9, this would add to 3. That would be 1, 2. And that would go this way. There's a 2, 5 in the box though, so it's 1, 3, 8. It's a 9, that's a 5, that's an 8. One, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 9. This 5 transfers over. This is what, 2, 3, 4? So it did end up roped. So this is 5, 8, 9. This could still be a 3. How would it be 7? Only way 7 is 3, 4. I don't think this can be a 3. We can't be 4 or 6. This isn't a 1 or a 3, so that's the 7. That's a 3. That's 1. That's 2. Seven C's over. This is 6 and 7. Let's see. This can't be 1, 6. It could be 2, 5. It can't be 3, 4. We know the order. That's a 1. It's 2 C's down for 6 and 2. Uh, 11 cage maybe? Can't use a 2. We can't use a 7. So it's only 1, 4, 6. It's not a 1. It's not a 1. So the 1 goes here. The 4, 6 pair makes that 3 and 4. Also makes that 8 and 5. This is not a 5 or an 8, so it's a 9. This is 8 and 5. Let's just do this box then. 3, 7, 8, 9. Really? 3, 7, 8, 9. This isn't 7. One of these is an 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 9. This is the 4. How's this finish? Oh, this 5 C's over. 2 and 5. It's not a 2, so that is a 2. Darn, there's a 2 in one of these. What's this? We'd heat a 2, 6, 8, 9. These aren't 2 or 8. There we go. That's 2 and 8. It's 9 and 6. It's 3 and 9. 1, 2, 3, 1. 4, 5. These are not 4. That's 7 and 1. Just finishing up now, I hope. This 8. My scanning is great. That cell's getting whittled down. 3, 6. This 8. So that's 3, that's 9. That cell was a 9. 7 and an 8. 9 C's over. And we're done. So over bet 9. Friar wins, okay. Laszlo listed the people who won. We got a lot of people who bet 9. I mean, I guess considering there was a 7 cage and an 11 cage, 9 was a safe bet. Alrighty. Gotta make this link. Getting through a good number of these. You guys the links. Ooh, what's going on here? Cage². This is by GarlicBredFries. Let's see, is Garlic in the chat right now? Good night, Panthera. Digits in killer cages can repeat if allowed by other rules. Ooh, okay. Digits in the top left corner of the cage is the square root of the sum of the cage. For example, if the cage summed to 16, there would be a 4 in the top left corner. Digits separated by a black dot have a 1-to-2 ratio. Okay. So let's go over the black dots and white dots first. Black dots are 1-to-2 ratio, white dots are consecutive. So if I put a 2 here, this would have to be a 1 or a 4 in order to have a 1-to-2 ratio between them. What that means is I cannot put a 5, 7, or 9 on a black dot at all. If you think about 5, what would go here? We can't put 2.5 and we can't put 10, so 5's out. For consecutive, if I put a 4 here, this would have to be a 3 or a 5 in order for it to be consecutive. Cross it. And I can do 4, 5 here. It's perfectly fine, even though there would be a white dot, because not all the dots are given. So for these cages, they aren't normal killer cages at all, because we can repeat digits, and that's good because there's 16 of them in here. So we're allowed to repeat digits as long as other Sudoku rules allow it. So I can't like double up the ones here, but I could say put a 1 there and a 1 there, and that would be fine. And if we sum up the cage, it's going to sum to a perfect square. We take the square root of it, and that's filled in the top left corner. So what is our bet cell? I'm gonna go with row 5, column 1 is our bet cell. So yeah, as Sotek pointed out, this is a given 1. Let me think for a second. So this big one here, we know this adds to 45. So what are some perfect squares above 45? We need to, this could be 1, 2, this could be 10 with another 6. So 45 plus 16, 61. So 7 squared is 49. That's not big enough. 8 squared is 64. So we could be 8 squared or 9 squared. So this is an 8 or a 9. So we could add to 64 or 81. Now, can we actually get to 81? That seems like a tall order. So 81 minus 45 would require another 36. 9876. Oh, 9876 is 30. That is doable. That's very doable. Okay. What else do we know? So in 4 cells here, the highest we're getting is 30. So this could be as big as 5. We can't go to 6. Lowest we get is 10. So we're not doing 3. So this is 4 or 5. So we're adding to 16 or 25. Same thing here. So that's a 4 or 5 pair. And then this is a 4 or 5 pair as well. This one has a different minimum and maximum though. So this could be 1, 2, 1, 2 even. Well, this can't have a 1 in it. So this could be 2, 3. It's 5. Plus 1, 2, that's 8. So this could have a 3 in it. Obviously could be 4 or 5. Now can we get to 6? 8989 is 17 times 2, 34. No, we can't get to 36. So we're 3, 4, or 5 there. This were 2, 3. Yeah, so this could be 2, 3, 3, 1. Now we're using the 4 or 5 in the sum. That's okay. That works fine. 5, 7, 8, 9 is 29, so that's fine. So perfect squares are, well, let's see. Okay, you make an interesting point. So this is a 4, then the total sum is 16. So these have to be even. Consecutive digits always add to an odd number. So this would be odd. This is a 5, that sums to 25. Subtract the 5 out, now it's still even. So this is always an odd number. So this is 1, 3, 7, or 9. Can't be 5 because of the 4, 5 pair. I feel like that is not the break-in. Where does 1 go? How can it be 1? I guess I could go through them. So if this adds to 16, this is a 4. Let's say this were a 1. That would be 5. So we need 11 here. 4 and 1 are used. This would be 5, 6. I think the odd set? It's an interesting point. I guess I could prove it. Okay, so if I take the top 4 rows here, make those, I'm not gonna use red, let's use orange. So I'm gonna get rid of this Betzel coloring here. I'll just make it a light gray instead. So this is 4 sets of 1 to 9. Then I can highlight these 5 columns, make those blue. That's 5 sets of 1 to 9. Now I can get rid of 1 set of 1 to 9 here. And so now I have 4 sets of 1 to 9 in blue and 4 sets of 1 to 9 in orange. And I can get rid of the numbers that overlap, and I'm getting rid of the same numbers from both sets. And so what I've preserved here is the blue cells are equal to the orange cells. And I can make it imbalanced, and I can remove this box as well. So now the blue cells contain the digits 1 to 9 and the orange cells on top of that. So we know that the blue cells equal orange cells plus 45 if we want to use sums. So what can we do with that, though? We know that these add to either 16 plus 16 plus 25 is 57, or 16 plus 25 plus 25 is 66. So they add to 57 or 66. We were saying these add to either 64, 64 minus 45. They add to either 19. So okay, yeah. If we leave the orange in, they're balanced, and we can say they add to either 64 or 81. So I don't think 64 is possible. Let me explain why. So if this was an 8, this would add to 64, which means this adds to 64. So if that adds to 64, there's no way that these add to 66. So we can't be 16 plus 25 plus 25. So that means we'd be 16 plus 16 plus 25. That's 57. That leaves 7 for these. Now, there's no 1 in them, so they're minimum 10. So this is a 9, whatever that's worth. So we know that these add to, well, this adds to 81. So we're either going to be having these add to 15, or we're going to be having them add to 24. 24 seems high. Not that high though. Hold on. We know they're odd though, right? That's an odd number. And then the black dot. No, the black dot still is by 3. Why did I think that would be? All right, there is an even number in here, but so these add to 15 or 24. Hey, Sean. The blue adds to 81. All right, so the minimum for this is 2-4. That's 6. Minimum for this is 2-3. 5. So our minimum 11. So we can eat. Maximum would be 4, 8, 7, 8, or 4, 8, 8, 9. It's 29. That works. I don't know if I can tell whether it's 15 or 24. All right, well, let's put it this way. That's odd. The only way this is odd is with 3, 6. That makes it 9. So if this were 3, 6, that's 9. This would have to be... Oh, wait, no. This would be even for 50. So for 24, this would be 3, 6. This would have to add to 15. That's 7, 8. So that's one option. The other option is we're adding to 15, in which case this is 2, 4, 4, 8. So this is either a 4, 5. Oh, this can't be 4, 5. So this can't be 2, 4. So this could be 4, 8, like that. And then this, oh, but if this was 4, 8, that adds to 12. In order to get 15, this would have to be 3, but it can't be. I think it has to be 3, 6, 7, 8. Should I go over that logic again? I don't know if I did it very rigorously. So these add to either 15 or 24. One of them's odd, one of them's even. This is always odd, so the parity is going to be determined by the black dot. So if it's odd, that means they add to 15. So this is already odd, so these have to be even. So they can't be 3, 6. They'd have to be 2, 4 or 4, 8. If it's 2, 4, that's 6. These would have to add to 9, which is 4, 5, but the 4, 5 pair here prevents that. Otherwise, this is 4, 8, that's 12. These would have to add to 3. This would be 1, 2, but the 1 prevents that. So it can't add to 15. It does add to 24. Because it adds to 24, the rest of the blue adds to 57, which is the lower of the two. So this is 4, and this is 5. And this is 7, 8, 3, 6. Hope that was understandable. Do I need these highlights anymore? Probably not. I'm gonna get rid of it. Was there an easier way to get at that? I don't know. That's the way I did it. So what's next? We know there's a 4 somewhere in here. Any repeated digits in here are the digits that go here. So this is 16. It doesn't have a 3, 6 in it. So these add to 12. Whoops. I'm just gonna... So the only option is 1, 2, 9. So this is a triple. 5, 7, 8. This can't be 5 or 7, so that's 8, that's 4. So this can't be a 4. If this was a 3, this would have to add to 9, and that's way too big. Yeah. So that's a 5. Digits can repeat. So these add to 20. These add to 20. So if that was a 1, that would be 19. There's no way that's happening. If that was a 3, that would be 17. That would be 8, 9. If that was a 7, this would be 13, which is 6, 7. If this is a 9, this would be 11. That wouldn't work. That would be 5, 6. So there's a virtual 7, 8 here. Okay, if this was a 5, these add to 15. That's 9, 6, or 7, 8. But this can't be a 7 or an 8 because of the virtual 7, 8, so that would be 6, 9. If this is a 7, then these add to 12. No, 13, sorry. Wait, yeah, if this was a 7, what am I saying? Yeah, these would add to 12. This would be 13. We can't use a 5 or a 7, so it would have to be a 4, 9. Either way, there's a 4 in here. Or either way, there's a 9 in here, sorry. I don't know if I want to mark that. Good night, Riffclown. So this is either 9, 6 or 9, 4 with a 5 or 7. This can't be 4. The 3, 6 pair keeps this from being 6, so that's a 9. This must be limited. Can't have a 4 in it, so it could be 1, 2. Can't be 2, 4 or 4, 8, but it could be 3, 6. I don't see how to limit it further. Where does 9 go in the row? Could go here. Otherwise it's here. If it were here, that would be interesting for the 16, wouldn't it? Does that just work? 4, 9 adds to 13. So this would be 1, 2. That works for now. So these add to 12 in 3. Can't use a 4. Can't use a 7 or an 8. So it is either a 1, 2, 9 or it's a 1, 5, 6. Oh, it can't have a 5 in it. So it is 1, 2, 9. Makes me really want this to be a 9, but it's not forced to be a 9. So we actually have two 9s already. So there's a 9 somewhere here. It's not here. It's not too surprising. In fact, we already know that one of the 9s is here. Just from the column. Right, this is a triple. 3, 5, 6. I haven't looked at this one yet. Oh, this is limited. It can't be 1, 2. It could be, can't be 2, 3, 3, 4. Could be 4, 5. No, it can't be 4, 5. Can't be 5, 6, 6, 7. It's only 7, 8 actually. What was the second option you were seeing? I don't want to make a mistake. Let's see. It can't be 1, 2. Oh, it could be 2, 3. No, it can't be 2, 3. 3, 4. 4, 5. 5, 6. 6, 7. 7, 8. 8, 9. It's only 7, 8. You saw 4, 5, but there's 4 in the box. Got it. Okay. I just didn't want to make a mistake. 5, 7. So now we know this is double 5. So that's 10. 19. So that we need a 6 to get to 25. So this isn't a 6, so that probably tells us what this is. I just need to remember what I did. So this adds to 25. If this were 7, 8, these add to 20. So if this was 7, 8, that's 15. I would need another 5. That's not going to work. So that's 8, 9. That's a 3. Yep, that works. 8, 9 puts a 9 here. And it puts 7 and 8 in. This isn't 3, 6 anymore. This is a... We're narrowing this one down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's a 7 up here. These 7s line up. I bet this is limited because we could be 1, 2. It can't be 2, 4 or 4, 8. Can we be 3, 6? Looks like it. Not as limited as I hoped. This is a pair. 2, 4. So these 2s line up. Oh, actually, we do even better. So we have 2 2s up here. There's a 2 up here somewhere with a 4. Look up. Oh, no 1, 2. 3, 6, and box 8. Ah, 1 goes up here somewhere, but it can't be on here because the 2's over here. So that's a 1. One, 2 would put a 9 there and a 1, 2 there. But that works. This 3 looks down though. That's 6 and 3. So I know the exact composition of this now. So I have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So the remaining digits are the digits here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9. And 9 is twice, so it can't be here. This can't be a 3. Or an 8, because the 8, 9. These can't be 9. It's not as nice as I hoped, but whatever. 6, 5, 7, 8. This can't be 8. So we know there's an 8 over here then. These can't be 3, 5, or 6. So the 3 goes up here. Eight would go with 7 or 9, so yeah, that's not going to work. 9 would go with 8, that works. This is not a 9. It's not a 1. That was probably not the way to go, but I did it. How about this white dot? We could be 1, 2. This way. Can't be 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6. Could be 6, 7. 7, 8, but it can't be 8, 9. That's not where to do it. Would 1, 2 break? Not really. Oh, this... Never mind. Oh, right. I need a 9 here and a 9 here. So this is the only place for the 9 down here. That's an 8. This isn't 8. That's not... I guess that could still be 7 with a 6. The other 9's one of these two. That gives 7 and 8, 6 and 7. That cell was a 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. One of these is a 7. Whatever that's worth. Right, this is a pair. That'll help. It's 3, 4 pair. So these aren't 4s. This is 1, 2, 4, 7. It's not a 4. I'm still unsure what this could be. I'm probably going to have to use it soon. I'm kind of putting it off. This does see an 8. That's a very good point. That makes this an 8. Excuse me. Makes this an 8. 8, 7 could go up here. Okay. Nine is limited in box 3, you say. Can't go on a black dot. So 9 goes in one of these two. So that's not a 9. That places this 9. Does that help? Not really. Five goes up here. What's the minimum I could put here? I think that's a good thing to ask. So this is minimum. Actually, there's no 1 in here, so this is minimum 14. This is minimum 3. That's 17. This is minimum 8. So that's 17 was 8, 25. And this is, well, if I put a 1, 2 here, this is minimum 4. 29. Either way, this can't be a 5. So this has to be higher than a 5. This is 6, 7, or 8, but it can't be 6 either. Can it not be a 7? I don't think it can be 5. I don't think we can add to 25 in these cells. Let me do that again. Because this can't have a 1 in it, so this is minimum 14. This is minimum 8. 14 plus 8 is 22. This is minimum 6. That's already 28. And it's actually with the 7, 8 there, it's much larger than 6. It's actually minimum 10. So 32 is our minimum. Right, and there's a 9 in the 2x2 as well. So I wonder if our minimum can be higher than 40. 49 seems a tough one to beat minimum-wise, but... So we're going to be, at best, the 2-4 is on... No, the 2-4 can't even be on this dot. Wait, can this be a 2 then? No, this can't be a 2. Because if this was a 2, this would be a 1 or a 4, and it can't be either. So if this were a 4, it'd be 4, 8. It'd be 1, 2, 2, 4. So 4, 8 or 3, 6. If this were 3, 6, this could be 2, 9. I think that's our minimum, 3, 6, 2, 9. Which is 20 already. This is minimum 8. Then we'd have another 10 here. That's 38, so that's still pretty low. Could they add to 64? Wait, did I count the 9? I don't think I counted the 9, did I? This could be 3, 6, 2, 9. Yeah, that was the 20. Okay. This can't be a 7, 8 anymore, you're right. If we're 6, 7, that forces an 8 here. Can this be an 8? Let's see why not. So I think 64 is too large. Let's try it. So this could be 4, 8 plus 9 plus 7. Don't see why not. That's 28. And we can get 11 from these two. So this is minimum 39. So if I wanted to get to 64, these would have to add to 25. That's not possible. 7, 8, 9 is only 24. So we just can't do 64. So this is a 7. This is 1 and 2. It's a 7 here. Do I look at how to actually get exactly 49 here? Maybe there's just more Sudoku to do first. Right, this is a 3-4 pair. That puts a 4 here. That's useful. What are these? A triple. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 5, 6, 8. It's not a 5. Oh, this can't be 1 or 2, so that's the 9. That's a 1, 2 pair. This is 8 and 9. Get rid of these greens now. The 6 sees up. That places this 6. This can't be 1, 2 anymore, so it's 3, 6. Because of this 1, 2 here. So this is a triple. 1, 2, 5. Nothing really there. Okay. What could this be? It could be 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5. It could be 5, 6, but it would be this way. 6, 7 would be this way. 7, 8 would would be like this, and there's a 9 in the column. Six in box 4 sees down. It does. Thank you. Get some more stuff done. This is a 1, 2, 5 triple, so this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. This 1, 2, 5? Yeah. But this one's not a 1. Okay, so wait. Yeah. So 5 goes here, which means it's not here. That's what I was seeing. So 1, 2 pair that places the 5. This can't be 2, 4. So what can this actually be? We said this was either 3, 6 or 4, 8. It can't be 2, 4 or 2, 1. If this were a 3, it would have to be 3, 6. If this was a 4, I think we could do 6, 3 as well. If this was a 4, this would be 8. This can't be an 8. So yeah, I think this can be 6, 3. So this is a 3, 4, 6, 8 quad. Meaning this is 2 and 5. Now 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Uh, 1, 2, 3, 7. Do I have a 3? No. This is 2 and 1. We're getting there. This is a triple, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9. It's not a 9, that's not an 8. 1, 2, this is 3, 6, 7. That's not a 7. So this can't be 6, 7 anymore. Don't know if that... Wait, why can't it be 6, 7? No, it could be 6, 7. Oh, right. So in the row, the 3 is one of these two. So it is 3, 6. So this is not 4, 8. That puts 8 here. That puts 7 here. 5. This is not 5. This is not 7. That leaves a 3, 6 pair. I'm probably going to have to do this at some point. That 7 sees over. So that's 3, 7, 4, 3, 5, 8. 3, 6 puts 4, 6 here. This doesn't have a 2. So the 2 goes here. 4, 9. 3, 6 pair here puts a 5 here. Oh, so I hope this adds up. 7 plus 9 plus 5 plus 4 plus 9 plus 4 plus 5 plus... Oh, that's 43. So I need another 6 to get 49. So that's 6, that's 3, that's 3, that's 6. That's 6, 3, 7, 9, 8, 5. Wow, that was a cool puzzle. I like that. Don't know if you're here, Garlic, but good job on that puzzle. That was very nice. We've had a lot of good puzzles today. I did not expect this to use a Odd Van Vettering's set. That was cool, though. Good use of it. Pretty well telegraphed, actually. Assuming you know the set. Let's see here. Got Peter's puzzle next. Ah, he's shrinking me. I can like hide in here right there. I can just... I know what the last roll is. Indeed. All right. So, yeah, there's one liner rules covered. It's just white dots, though. You know what white dots do? So I gave the links. We need a bet cell. Peter did not provide one, so... I choose this one. Row 7, column 8. This is called Mark of Zorro. Zorro came by and put his mark into the Sudoku. We have normal Sudoku rules. Digits along the long arrow in the grid must sum to the digit that you can read in the pill. So we read this left to right just like a normal number. So if I put 1, 2, 3 here, that means it adds to 123. So all of these cells along this arrow here would sum to 123 in that case. The gray line is a palindrome. That's this one here. It reads the same from both directions. So if I put a 1 here, I have to put a 1 here. 2 here, 2 here, 3 here, 3 here. So the palindromic number. In cages, yeah, so these are normal killer cages. So the digits sum to the clue in the top left corner. So these sum to 12, these sum to 12. Digits can't repeat in a cage. So I put a 1 here, I cannot put a 1 here, even though normal Sudoku rules would allow that. This is a thermometer. Digits increase from the bulb end. So this is the bulb, and they have to increase as you move along the thermometer, and this is actually 2 thermometers that overlap. So if I put a 3 here, this has to be bigger than 3, so I could put a 5. Then I could put, say, 7 and 8, and that would be perfectly fine. And this would also have to increase from the 3, so I could put 6, 8, and then 9. No, oh, actually, the thermometer doesn't even go that far. So this would work. The black dots are a ratio of 1 to 2, so normal black dots. So let's just pick this one to be simple. If I put a 4 here, this has to be a 2 or an 8. And what that means is you can't, for example, put a 5 on the black dot, because this would have to be either 2.5, which you can't do, or 10, which you also can't do. And white dots are consecutive. So if I put a 4 here, this would be a 3 or a 5, because that makes them consecutive. And not all the dots are given. So I could easily put 3, 4 here, and even though there would be a white dot there and it's not given, that's fine, because not all the dots are given. So those are the rules. Seems complicated, but they're all standard constraints that we've done before. So I'm definitely going to start by determining how big this arrow can actually get. So this could be 987,654. So it could be 45 minus 6. It's 39. This could be 987,987. So we could have plus 9 plus 8 plus 48. It's 104. And actually we know this would then add to, this adds to 45, so that would be plus, say this was the 7, 45 minus 7. So our maximum is 142. So this is a 1. And then I don't think this can exceed 4. So this is 2, 3, or 4. Yeah, there's definitely a lot more pressure, but I wanted an initial idea of how big this was going to be. And then we'll work on this a bit more. Now we know that these black dots have a 2 and a 4 on them. Because it's either 1, 2, 4 or 2, 4, 8 in some direction. This is not going to be 8. Now how big can this actually be? It needs to be bigger than at least 4 digits. Sorry, it has to be smaller than at least 4 digits. So this could be 9876. So this can't exceed 5. And we know we can't put a 5 on a black dot. So this is 1, 2, or 4. But it can't be a 1, because there's 1 in the row. So there is a 2, 4 here. So this was a 2. You can't go down to 1. This is also a 2 or 4. The middle digit of the sequence is always a 2 or a 4. So that's a 2, 4 pair. So this is bigger than a 2 or a 4. We could do 2, 4, 8. Or we could do, but we normally could do 4, 2, 1, but that's not going to work because that would make that too small. So I think this has to be 8. I think this is 8, 4, 2. So that's not a 2. So that's a 9. That's a 7. 9 because of the thermo, 7 because of the consecutive. That's an 8. I'm just looking to see what the next good. So this black dot, this can't be a 4 or an 8. So this is a 1, 2, or 6 naively. It can't be a 1 because of the box. So this could be 2, 4, or it could be 6, 3. Oh, it could be 3, 6, right? 3, 6 is also possible. Maybe not that. These 12 gauges are interesting. "12 and 4 is 1, 2, 3, 6 or 1, 2, 4, 5. So there's always a 1 and a 2. So 1 and a 2 in them. If I were to put the 1 and the 2 both in one of the 12s, then this would have to be both a 1 and a 2. So we know that this is a 1, 2 pair. And then one of them is 1, 2, 3, 6. One of them is 1, 2, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 are used. These are 7, 8, 9. That means this has to be 7, so this can be 6. That 7 goes here. It's an 8, 9. With the 6, we're 1, 2, 3. So this is going to be 1, 2, 4, 5. That's not a 1 or a 2, because of the row. Oh, Garlic, you just missed it. We had a lot of fun with it, though. It was good. So this can't be 1, 2, 2, 3. This could be 3, 4. Can't be 4, 5. Can't be 5, 6, 6, 7. Could be 7, 8, but it can't be 8, 9. I think we can figure out the sum now. So we've got 45 here, plus 17, plus 24, plus 19. That's 105. So all of this is 105. Maybe I'll subtract 2. So 103 plus 44 is 147. So this all is 147. We're subtracting 2 digits from that. So if this was a 4, this would be a 3. If this was a 3, that would be 144, and that wouldn't work. So this is 143. This is not 3, 6. This is 2, 4. Oh, I broke it. So maybe I'm wrong about that. Let me try that again. Let's see. So I'm just going to start over. 45 plus 17 plus 24 plus 9 plus 8. That's 103. Plus 44 is 147. So this adds to 147 guaranteed. If I subtract the 4, I see. If I subtract the 4, that's 143. So if that's a 4, this adds to 143. So I'd have to be 141, 142. But I can't be 141 because the 1's used. So I'd be 142. But subtracting the 2 gives me 141. So that's not possible. So this is a 3. So this is 2, 4. But then what does that make this one? So we'd have 147 minus 3. This we need. This adds to 144. Oh, the 2 is used anyway. So this is minimum 5, which makes sense. But if it were 5, that would be 139. That wouldn't work. So if it were 6, that would be 138. I think it has to be 7 to make 137. That makes these a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. 8, 9 don't go here. Or the 4. So that's 5, 6. That's an 8 or 9. So let me just do the math to make sure this works. So we have 4, 8, 9, 5, 6, 2, 8, 9, 7, 17, 17, 45. That's 137. Okay, that works. We got it. This could be 5, 6, or 8, 9. No, it can't be 8, 9. So this is 5, 6. This is 8, 9. We know the order. This is not an 8, so that's not a 7. Oh, this isn't a 7. Ah, so this is a 3-4 pair. We know the order. That's a 5. We know this one? Could be 1, 2, 2, 3. Could be 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7. Yeah, so it's 1, 2, or 2, 3. It has a 2 in it. This is a pair. This is a 1 or a 3. So this is 5, 6. So that's 5, that's 6, that's 5. This is a 1 or a 3 along with 6 and 7. That's the 1, 3 pair. That's 6, 7 pair. Yeah, we're kind of cooking with gas now. Where's the 8 go in this row? Can only go here. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is 7, 9. We know the order. This can't be 1, 2, or 2, 3 because of the 1, 2, 3 here. Or also because of that. Oh no, not because of that. Can't be 1, 2. Can't be 2, 3 because this would both be 1. Could be 3, 4, but it would go this way. 4, 5 would go that way. 5, 6, unfortunately, could go either way. Can't be 6, 7, 7, 8, or 8, 9. Yeah, so I think it's just Sudoku mostly at this point. So 9 up here. Maybe this or this. What should I do? Ah, 7 in this box goes here. Can't go here or here. This 7 sees down also, and it can't be on a black dot. Can this be 1, 2? It would do some wonders, but it wouldn't break. Could be 2, 4. Can't be 4, 8. If it were 3, 6, it would have to be 3 here, 6 here. I see. 4's in one of these two. That sees over, that sees down. So 4's in one of these two. Three's in one of these two. So that's up here. Eight can't go on these white dots. It's not enough. Five C down? Interesting. If there was a 5 on here, I guess it could be with a 6 though. Okay. Is this just Sudoku, or am I missing something? There's no negative constraint. Oh, this 9 sees up. So that's a 9. This is a triple. 1, 2, 7. We know where the 7 goes. This 2 sees down. That's a 1. One 3 pair. 2 4 goes with 2 4. Oh wait, no. This could still be a 1. Can't be a 6 though. Oh, this can't be a 2. Yeah, that still works. Seven's in one of these two. That's going to be with a 6. So this is a 6, 7. This were 6, 7. This would have to be 8, 9. That's not going to work. So this is 7, 6, 5, 4. Puts a 2 and a 1. 3, 1, 3, 1. 6 he's up, 7, 6. 2. Yeah, I'll just fill these. We need 2, 5, 6, 8. The 2 does not go here. Or here, because the 2, 4 pair. So the 2 goes here. This is not an 8. Here we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This isn't 4 or 5, so that's 6, that's 5. This is a 4. 1, 2, 3, 5. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 5, 9. It's not a 9. So the 9 goes here. What are we doing on 9s? That's not a 9. Oh, this 5, 6 pair has been resolved forever. I don't know if you guys have been yelling at me about that. I'm not really looking. We need a, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Anything? This is 4, 5, 6. So that's an 8, 6. Um, 1, 3, 8, 9. That's not a 9. That's not a 9. It's not a 3 or a 1. It's not a 1 or an 8. Oh, that sees a 5 now. So that's 3, that's 5, that's 3. This is not 3. Oh, there's a 5. That's not 5, that's just a straight corner mark. 1, 2, 3, 8. That's 2 or 8. Is that right? Can't be 1 or 3. So where do 1 and 3 go in this row? They go here. 1 and 3. Wait, how did that work? Right, this can't be 3. So that's 1, that's 3, that's 2. 9, 8, 1. That's a 9. Not 9. This is an 8. So that's 4, that's 8. These aren't a 1. In fact, we know the order. 2, 3, 4, 2. That's a 1. What do we need here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's not 4, that's not 5. 5, 6 pair puts a 3. 3, 8, 2. Bet cell was a 2. I think I picked a good one this time. For once. That's a 1. Ah, this can't be 4, 5 because of that. So this is 5, 6. That's 4. And we're done. Sweet, thanks Peter. That was a good puzzle. Liked it. We've done a lot of puzzles today. People are being respectful of my queue, which is great. We have 6 puzzles so far. Did anyone bet a 2? David Davison, nice. Okay, next puzzle. Should be interesting. Give you guys the links. And another kitchen sink puzzle here. Alright, let's pick a bet cell first. I think this looks like a really nice one. Row 5, column 5. This is called Circuit Board. It's by XeonRisq. Is Xeon in the chat? Yeah, I see him. Very nice. So we've got normal Sudoku rules. We got normal palindrome rules. So these lines here that are undecorated are palindromes, not to be confused with the decorated ones. So that means they're the same forward and backward. We had that in the last puzzle. So if this is a 1, that's a 1. Oops. 2, 2, right? So they read the same forward and backwards. Even odd rules. So circles that are not connected to a line are odd, O for odd, and squares are even. We've got normal crop key rules. Oh wait, hold on. These are not thermos. Okay, so take that back. The circle, all the circles are even. All the lines are palindromes. It's just we have an even circle on a palindrome here and here. Normal crop key rules. So white dots are consecutive. That's what that means. So if I put a 1 here, I have to put a 2 here. If I put, say, a 4 here, this would be a 3 or a 5. Yeah, did I say even? I meant that. I meant these are odd. All of these are odd. All these are even. And not all dots are given, so I can put like a 3, 4 here, and that's fine. Okay. So now I'm going to get started, and I'm going to color. Because we know all of these are odd. I use orange for odd, and we know these are even. Our given digits, we also know what they are. And obviously this is also odd because it's on the palindrome. Did today's gas do that too? Odd circles on lines? How do I want to start? So we know there's an even odd here and an even odd here. Does that help? It means that 2 of these are even. Same thing here. We have 2 evens here, which means there's 2 evens here. We only get one more even in this whole box. What if these were both odd? These would be odd. And these would have to be even. These can't both be even. Is that the break-in? We have that up here as well. These can't both be even. This is an even odd, and this is also an even odd. There's some... What if both of... So we either have even, odd, even, or we have odd, even, odd. Wait. Oh no, never mind. We could also have even, odd, odd. So can we rule out even, odd, even? Makes all of these odd. It makes all of these odd. These would all be even. So this would be odd. That would be even. Nah, it seems to work. Okay, here's another piece of logic. Whatever goes in these two goes here, and it's two of these. Which means they definitely have an odd, but we already kind of determined that. So there's definitely at least one odd on that. Whatever goes here goes up here. What is this that you're talking about? I don't really want to color it unless I can see what's happening. So these are removed. 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 I think it gives us some evens. All right, I'll do it officially then. Let's use two colors that weren't used. So we're going to do set on rows and columns 2, 3, 7, 8. Or sorry, yeah, 2, 3, 7, 8. So let's use green and purple. So green here and purple here. So what we can say is that right now green is 4 rows and purple is 4 columns. So they can both contain exactly 4 sets of the digits 1 through 9. We can take any cell that is both green and purple. We can remove it from both sets And we've now removed the same digits from both sets. And so both still have the same digits as each other. Green and purple have the same digits. So now we have palindromes here. So if I remove these two greens, I can remove these two purples. And that preserves the same digits still in green and purple. So I'm just going to go through every one of these palindromes. And I'm going to ungreen and unpurple them. And now what greens and purples are left? Well, the greens are on these blues here, which means these purples are the same digits as these greens, and so these must also be even digits. Yes, so I don't know if I want to, I guess I could keep those colored for now, but it is a bit distracting. Let's see, so what does that do though? What does that do? I was going through something where this was even, odd, even. I think that breaks now. That makes that even and that odd. And it makes all of these odd. Makes these all odd. Makes these even. No, that's exactly what... That's exactly fine, actually. Did it rule out odd, even, odd? That forces an even up here. Not seeing it. Yeah, I don't see any problems with this. It would force both of these to be even as well. There'd be an even here, so these both would be even, actually. This one's odd. I'll read that in a sec, Laszlo. I'm not sure this helps. if row 8, column 5, and row 8, column 6 are both odds. That's one aspect I haven't looked at yet. Then row 8, column 4 is equal to row 5, column 3. Yeah. And they're even, okay. Row 4, column 3. These are odd. Row 2, column 4. Why is that even? Oh, right, because these would both be even. Row 1, column 2 would then have to be odd. Yeah. Two, column 6. Yeah. So then these are even. I assume we're gonna go, these are odd. Okay. I wonder if there's a cleaner way to look at this. Yeah, this is broken. If that's not clear, I understand this is broken. What if I just started with this even? That forces this to be even. This is now odd, which forces this to be odd. Now that we know this is odd, these two have to be even, because we need 4 evens in the box. So that comes back over here, makes that even. We can't have 2 evens on this palindrome, or we won't be able to fit them over here. So these are both odd. That makes these 2 even. That makes these 2 odd. So now we know there's an even, one even here, one even here. That forces both of these to be even. So an even here forces even, odd, even. And an odd here, you can't do odd, odd. So what does that actually tell us? That tells us that this is an even odd. Well, we already knew that. All right, this is guaranteed to be even odd. Does that help? Gives info for box 9. That's an even odd. So the last even is there. So these are all odd. And I think we can probably say the same up here. Maybe that'll help. So what happens if this one's even? That puts an even here, which means all right, there is more to get from this. We have 4 odds here plus an odd here, so these are even. That forces even here. This is odd. That's odd. That's even. We can't have 2 evens on here, so that's odd. This should come around. These are all odd now. there's all the evens used up for this column, so that's odd. One, two, three. Even, even. These two are even. That's even. That's odd. So now we know this one's odd, so this one has to be even, which means this one is odd. So now we can do these as well. That's odd, that's even. That has to be even now because there's only one more even in the box. That makes this one odd. By the end of this, I won't even remember what odd and even mean. I've said them so many times. So these are opposite parity. There's something... Oh yeah, row 1. This is odd. I only get one more even in this row. So this one has to be even to get 4 in the box. Same thing would be true for this row. I've got all my evens accounted for. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's odd. So one of these is even, one of them's odd. Yeah, it's completely symmetric so far. Is there more I can do? Put this column. And an even and an odd left. These two are the same parity. That's the same parity. Means that's the same parity. Let's use red and gray here. These are gray. This is red. These are gray. That's gray. Oops, don't want to get confused. Ah, yes, and all the evens are done in this column. So these are all that. So red is odd. And gray is even. Don't know if this is finishable. Doesn't seem like it. Now, is there a strategy other than crazy pencil marking? I know that these are all the same digit. So I'm going to use... I'm going to get rid of these. I don't think I need these. So I'm going to mark these as green. These are all the same digit. We know it's not 4. It's 2, 6, or 8. This is definitely a different digit from that. Actually, this is 6. That's just given. That's 6. This is 4. So this one is 3 or 5. Oh, this can't be 3. So this is 5. These are the same digit and they're not green, so let's make those purple. In fact, I think green is, it's not 4 and it's not 6, so it's 2 or 8. Purple has the same, it's not 4, it's not 6, so it's 2, 8. So that's a 2, 8 pair, so this has to be 4. That puts us, for the row, that's the only place for 6. That puts a 4 here. This is 2 or 8 and it's purple. This can't be 6, so this is 4. This is 5 or 7. Can't be 5, so these are 7s. This is 6 or 8. Actually, I can't tell. 6 is one of these two, but it can't be this one because that's these here. So this is the 6. And then this is 6. This is a purple 2, 8. Whoops, not 5, 2. These are from 2, 8, 6. Do I have any? Yeah, the 6 goes here. Whoa. That's not what I wanted. The 6 goes here. This is green. This is the green 2, 8. Oops. And this is a 4. These are both 2, 8, and they have to be green. Yeah, suddenly X. I know what I did. I clicked on the pen tool instead of the given digit. But it was still surprising. So, I don't think these 2, 8s are going to resolve themselves. So I need to find the odds now. These can't be 5 or 7, so they're 1, 3, or 9. They can't be 3 either, so they are 1 or 9. Should I color them? So these are the same digit as each other, so let's use red. Oh, I missed this one. That's purple. So red in box 7. Can it be in either of these? Okay, so if red is in one of these two, combined with this red, that puts in one of these two. Oh, I see, I see. Red can't be here, but it also can't be here because of the palindrome. So red goes here. It's a 1, 9. Oh, I didn't want yellow. Red goes there. Red's in one of these two. This can't be red, but it's also consecutive with a 2, 8. Does that? Can't be 5 or 7. So this is 1, 3, 9 also. Oh, it can't be 9. This is a 1 or a 3. And it's not red, so let's make that gray. Which means purple is 2. Ah, darn it. Purple is 2. One, 2, 3. Purple's 2. Green is 8. And red is 9. So I think I can actually do that. Easy. I rolled out 9 because there's a 9 right there. This is 1, 5, or 7. This is not 7. I think I'm just gonna fill 1, 5, 7s all over the place at this point. That can't be 7, so it's 1 or 5. It can't be 5 either, so we got our 1s. That's a 5, that's a 7. This is 3, 9, so the 9 goes there, the 3 goes there. Anyone remember what the bet cell was? Was it row 5, column 5? Probably was. That's a 1, that's a 1. Oh. Nope, I did something wrong here. 1, 3, 7. It's a 1 or a 3. That's a 1, 3 pair. So this one's gray. Let's make this red. Oh, no, whoa. Sorry, that's not gray. That's red. I don't know what I did. It wasn't right, though. So gray's in one of these two. It's fine. What am I doing? What's left here? 1, 5, 7. These aren't 7, so that's a 7. This is a 1 or a 5. One, 3, 5, 9. It's not 9. Nothing. 1, 3, 5, 7. It's not 5. That's not 7. This is 1, 3, or 5. Can't be 5 either. So this is red. So this sees a red and a gray, so it can't be 1 or 3. It's the only place for 5 in the column. This is the only place for 7 now. That can't be a 5. This is 1. Gray is 3. Which means red is 1. So I can get rid of my reds and my grays. This is a 5. That's a 9. This sees a 1. Well, they both see 1. Sees a 3. So that's 7. That's 3. Oh, I needed a 2 still here. 2, 3, 5. That's not 3, that's not 5 or 2, so that's the 3. That's 2 or 5. Should I color? Might as well. Right, palindrome gives us that. That's 7, that's 3. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 7, 8, 9. That's not 8, that's not 9. It's not 7 either, so that's a 9. Also odd. Sure, these are all triples. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is the 2, it's even. So that's 5 and 2, that's odd and even. These are not 2, this is 7 and 6, that's even, that's odd. This is 8 and 7, so that's even, that's odd. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's a 9. What do I need? 3 and 5? 3 and 5. Got it. This is a triple. I need a 1. Goes here. I need 3 and 9. And then this is I need a 5 somewhere. That goes here. These are even, and they are 4, 8. They go this way, and we're done. Right on time. Nice. So we got through quite a few puzzles today. That's nice. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 puzzles today. So row 1, column 1 was the number of puzzles. It just was on the last puzzle. I think this was the bet cell, right? Fred wins, nice. I like this puzzle too. All the puzzles were great today. Thanks, Xeon. Who was it that caught the set break-in? That was really nice catch. Was it Laszlo or? Or was it David Davison? Yeah, it was David Davison who saw the set break-in. So very good job, David. That is going to be it for the stream. Thank you everyone for coming. If you are not subscribed, please remember to subscribe. Tell your friends to subscribe too. Trying to get those numbers up. And next stream will be on Saturday. Have a great night.